But what are you Italian?
I'm a little bit Italian, yeah. You know, my girlfriend legit thinks I look like a mobster when I wear like dress shirt and suit and stuff.
I bet you do.
It's just I guess maybe it's how I carry myself. I don't know. Like it's like I think it's because I'm wearing dressed up nice stuff. I totally like I'm so confident and maybe my confidence looks like I want to kill somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no,
I mean, young guys who are dressed up and doing it right, that's already got kind of a bit of gangster edge to it, anyways.
you think so?
I do, because I mean, think about most. How old are you? I'm 33.
I'm 27.
And I mean, I don't think that most of my peers, the people I grew up with or around, wear suits. And if they do, it's like a funeral or, um,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's more industrial and blue collar around here, and maybe it's a Midwest culture thing, but
Yeah.
um,
No, yeah, for work, like when I do my engineering thing at my company, I'm always like dressed up. When I'm at home, I'm pretty much naked all the time. Like I just like I'm a noob. But like the
throw your
moment
camera down,
yeah, but the
button up,
moment
no pants.
I wear it, dude, I'm legit wearing like shorts.
That's awesome.
Like I'm not getting up from the seat.
But you've got your cuffs buttoned.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look nice. We never would have known.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it is? It's like my boss is like the most badass ENTP like Socionics 7-wing 8 you've ever met. And he's always teaching me, or he might be 8-wing 7. It's like flip flop, I don't know. But like he's always teaching me how important presentation is. Always. Like he'll just point out things like, so you gotta do it this way, and then I'm gonna think this. Like, because you know what I mean? He's just this old
Like,
badass.
do you have any, like, teach me some things? You got any of those residual nuggets of wisdom hanging around in there?
Yeah, like so one thing that I learned from him that like I knew, but like he maximizes on it is people aren't paying attention. So like for me as like an NE dominant person, right? Like I'm just like, okay, cool. I understand that the majority of civilization, people are asleep at the wheel in their head, right? And like we could be talking and like you're like we're at a drive-through and I say to you, I want like a chicken sandwich, no cheese, and then like I'll find cheese on my sandwich. Like what the fuck? Right? So like he maximizes on people not paying attention, right? So he'll tell me just like, like little things like just take advantage of the fact that people aren't paying attention so you can put like artifacts in conversations, you can make people feel a certain way, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
You make people
I think
you
I
make
do.
like you make
So
people feel off. Like you make people feel like you're the one that's really paying attention. Like there's crystal focus here, and if you're not playing in 4K, then you're at a disadvantage. You know what I mean?
so he puts you in kind of the guilt spot, like he's really trying to work with you, man. He's all here for you, and you're
Yeah,
letting the whole team down, that sort of thing.
kind of. But like he does it with but he means like with like clients, with whatever, like because he pays attention to every little detail and everything that's being conveyed to him. Like it's like he doesn't forget anything because he wants to use it against you. You know what I mean?
Sounds like an interesting, dangerous person.
Bro, he's been arrested. It's like it's pretty great. Like he hasn't been in jail. He's been Baker acted by his own family. But his family's a whole bunch of normies that have been like trying to take advantage of his money because he's like a millionaire. He's not like a 10 plus millionaire, but like he's like, and
He's
his
not
family,
hurting.
he's not like he could retire right now, but he doesn't want to stop working, right? And his family, like I watched him go through the most brutal battle with his family. Like they all wanted his money. And they worked for him. Like he gave them like the opportunity to make tons of money with him. And like they just weren't happy.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you really can't. I don't believe that you can work with family that much. I think
Well, you know
I think
what?
20% of the time it'll work. 60% of the time it'll struggle through, and the rest it just is a disaster.
Like, I think the only contingency of how it could work is if you have somebody as like on the equal playing field, right? Like you
Who
have
is
two.
that in the family?
What?
What family relationship is two equals? Brothers.
Yeah,
That's
brothers.
it.
Yeah, but like he's the one running the show. You know what I mean? So now he's totally like I'm his family. You know what I mean? It's funny. Like me and a couple of, it doesn't help that we're Jewish, right? So like we have that, like we are really his family.
Oh yeah, you guys have that extra tight bond. I could
Yeah.
never be family with him that same way.
No. Yeah. Like I don't practice, but like it's the fact that like I come from like the heritage. Like
one of my best friends growing up is Jewish, and I got familiarized with the culture. Man, I was pissed when he got a bar mitzvah, and I realized what that was all about. He made like $14,000 at his bar mitzvah.
I never had a bar mitzvah, but if I did though,
Man, I was trying to get in on that. That's a chunk of change when you're 14. $14,000. This is huge, and this is 20 years ago.
Oh wow! So that it was worth even more at the time.
Yeah,
it was worth way more. Holy shit! Yeah, no. So he's really cool. I'm gonna try and have him typed by Jack, like live, one of these days.
Will he do it?
He said he was interested, but like it's hard to keep him still. So, you know, he's
definitely you gotta find something that he likes and package the typing in with that. Like if he really likes this restaurant or whatever, take him there, and then here's a laptop. You know,
maybe
bundle that shit.
Yeah.
Or use his attention trick. So the paying attention thing, I've used that probably in way more simplistic way than he does my whole life. And what I do is I tell people things, but just kind of slip it in on so that it kind of goes past them. But I've told them, you know, you could get him to commit that way.
That's true. Now he's down. It's just he's really busy too. You know, like super busy. But yeah, he's really cool. So those are some tidbits he's given me. You just he's just always look your best. So
yeah, that's fucking huge.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta show up, right?
Well, and people underestimate how much just that first appearance, how important that is. No matter what you're doing. I mean, when I was doing illegal shit and living double lives, I was so plain gray. You could miss me. I drove a sedan, had no tint, I never had a subwoofer or earrings. I did have earrings when I was younger, but as an adult, I never had any of that shit until I have nothing to hide anymore.
Yeah. You know, my barber was telling me yesterday, like my barber will just unsolicitedly like tell me all like stuff you shouldn't be telling people out loud in a room. And he's like, yeah, man, when I went to jail for like dealing, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm in a ghetto barber. It's cool. Like
those are the best ones though.
No, that's why I know. He's my dude. I schedule every 2 weeks. It's like on the dot at like a certain time. You know, I clear my spot. I pay him enough. I got no worries. But yeah, man, like he was just telling me, like, yeah, like he told me his whole story, how he almost got 15 years, you know, but instead he got parole. And I'm like, man, what a great story. Like, I'm so glad I know better.
Yeah. Yeah, some people don't know their audience.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like most people who go, like, who get into the system like that, they are really, like, intuitively blind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are. And there's a culture, again, there's a big culture thing of, everybody goes to prison. Dad went to prison, uncles go to prison, it's in and out, in and out. That's just the way it is. It's not a thing.
Yeah. I still can't wrap my head around it, to be honest. I'm just, maybe it's because I've never been like really shown. I've never had anybody really in my life that's like, my dad's always been in jail, but it was like before my time. So like when I was of age to understand who I was, you know, he never really went anymore. He still got like, you know, he still had drinking problems, but I don't think he ever went to jail. Like by the time I was like 8 or 10.
So we're talking about like DUI, like he was a here and there. He wasn't in prison your whole childhood.
No, my mom's like guy on the side though. He got fucking deported because he was he was drinking while driving. Like he got so many chances to not fuck up, and the judge was just like, dude, not only did you fuck up, but like you know like all of this bullshit. I was glad he left though.
Yeah, there are some people who just have no self-control at all, and it's fucking wild to watch.
Yeah. One of my buddies, she deals, but like her brother went to jail, and like he's super young, but like he just started dealing in quantities that were like real, like just astronomical, like numbers. You know what I mean? Like
it's easy to do. It's easy to do.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like you need to have like the clairvoyance to say, right? When's it like? Is this like just too much to have on me? Yeah. There is an amount.
There is. But people don't think like that. You get young people, and there's no. People learn how to do this shit from movies and rap lyrics. You know, you don't learn it properly. You're young. It's got that wrong sort of glamour. You know, and people do everything wrong, and then kind of snap out of it in prison doing a 5-year piece. Like fuck.
Think about this, right? Think about this. The wrong people. If society was reversed, right? In the sense like people who would be in this environment were flip-flop with people that would never be in that environment, I feel like there would be like practically no arrests. Because I feel like the tendencies are flip-flopped. Think about that. If I was like me being now, like if I was somehow like stolen from my house, like pushed to like Southern Miami, and like out and was told you can't leave, you need to like be the best drug dealer ever, bro. I'm gonna be fucking Escobar.
Like, right. Yeah. No, because you're gonna take practical, healthy business knowledge and apply it. Right.
Yeah. Like,
and that's what. But that's so rare. And I mean,
well, isn't that like the concept with Breaking Bad? Like you just have this like teacher, and he's just like, I'm not stupid, but I also have cancer, and I'm gonna die if I don't get the money. Like
and there are people like that for sure. But there's a lot of moving variables. There's like the law enforcement risk, obviously the legal risk, but you've also got to have enough autonomous illegal strength to deal with your suppliers, your competitors. It's a really shifty balance that you have to be able to strike.
Yeah, and I feel like and that's the thing. You need a lot of insight. You need to see multidimensionally. Like you need 4D intuition. Like
no. I can't think of any intuition dom. Maybe an ENTP.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but so none of the other intuition doms do. Maybe an INTJ, but still that
wouldn't fit them.
It wouldn't fit them though. It's too high risk.
Yeah. Even for me, it's like I don't want to do it. Like I would probably
more risk. It's not a good business opportunity.
No. I would treat it like I would be Pablo Escobar. Like I would be like covering my bases, right? Like
but ultimately it's got a terrible retirement plan.
Yeah.
You never met a retired drug dealer.
No, I haven't. I don't think I want to. I probably have. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're politicians.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I mean, they're out there, but
my ENT boss could probably pull it off, but it just doesn't serve his interests. Like he makes hella guap doing it like the
balance. I mean, I think if I liked weed, it would be good for me.
Yeah.
Really, I think that I would benefit from liking weed. Maybe
Well,
I only try it again, and I'll enjoy it more now that I'm older.
Yeah, I do it mostly for my anxiety and when I need to sleep. Because like when I smoke, like first of all, I don't do it that often, and it always like really hits me. So I pass right out, and that's it. Or if I have really bad anxiety, I'll be like, "Hey, okay, here," and then like we'll be working in his like at his place, and then I'll be like, "I'm getting too anxious. Like, let's go smoke," And he's always down. He goes, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah, I think that marijuana has so much potential to just be a great thing, a great thing for society.
But that's what they're trying to do with HTC, right? And all like the other chemicals, like all the other materials in it, right? Like,
well, I mean, yeah, they're trying to do all the medical stuff with it, but just even aside from that, like I'm thinking about growing up, and I had a fake ID at 15. We were drinking. I mean, just the availability.
Yeah.
Was such that we were drinking a ton. I was doing coke at the same age I was smoking pot. I mean, it's just that dynamic. If pot was more available, pot was easier for kids to get. Like, that's a better way to kind of come of age. As fucked up as that sounds, I hope my daughter has access to pot.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't hear that
though. Yeah. No, I mean, I've never really been hard on anything, but like I'll just smoke every now and then. I like to celebrate, but that's pretty much it.
And that's why it never appealed to me, because it doesn't feel like a celebration. It feels like
Unless you probably don't like feeling out of control.
I mean, it's a different sort of out of control. I mean, I never minded. I like opiates. I like alcohol. I mean, those are all out of control, but I suppose they don't feel that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with weed though, it's like if you get like a body high, it could be limiting. Like you could feel like you can't do things. You know what I mean?
I think it was just boring. If I when I wanted I want to do fun shit. I want to go party.
Yeah.
I'm an SE Dom and an 8. I want more. I don't want less.
But see, like, I'll give you exact so when you did coke, like, was that good for you or no?
Oh yeah, it's great.
So like, I would say that the good medium for me, like, when I need to get a lot of work done, I've always like went to Adderall. But even then, like, I have to take that in moderation because like the crashes are so real.
See, and I don't experience particularly bad crashes, particularly bad withdrawal. I mean, compared to people that I see, I think I bounce back pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
I also have very low anxiety.
Yeah.
And I think that probably comes into play a lot because I don't enjoy I don't need to calm myself down.
Do you know who Dane Cook is?